What if the only way to defeat an enemy that was destroying multiple universes at once required Doctor Strange to merge the minds and powers of 3 Spider-Men, Tobey Maguire, Andrew, Garfield, and Tom Holland, into one ultimate Arachno-Sorcerer inside a single body? What would that being look like, and how would he fight? Let's find out. Amazing hook. Start the video with the action. Show the destruction across 3 different universes happening simultaneously. Then cut to Doctor Strange. He looks grave. His voice echoes with importance. The threat isn't just attacking one universe, it's attacking them all. And no single Spider-Man is strong enough to stop it. I'm afraid our only hope lies in a desperate gambit. A fusion of their powers, their experience, their consciousness. Cut to the 3 Spider-Men. Each is alone in his universe, facing impossible odds, swinging hopelessly against overwhelming forces. Keep the audience engaged. Doctor Strange has brought the 3 Spider-Men together at a remote convergence point. He explains the only way to defeat the enemy is to merge them into one body. The ritual will temporarily combine their consciousness, experience, and most importantly, their powers. The host body will be Peter Parker from this universe, Tom Holland. That S, because he already had experience with magic, and Doctor Strange suspects. He will be able to control it better. There's also the fact that the body is still relatively young and inexperienced, which should make the merging process easier. Tobey and Andrew exchange glances. They understand the risk and the possible consequences of this procedure, but they know there's no other choice, so they agree. Now comes the build, the preparation. This is a magical, not mechanical process requiring a great deal of concentration and skill from Doctor Strange. The 2 elder Spider-Men remove their masks and stand close to Tom, who's still in costume. Strange raises his hands and begins to weave a spell. Arcane symbols appear on his palms, then intertwine and flow up his arms, forming a glowing sphere around his hands. With a final flourish, he throws the spell at Tom, who catches it in his web shooter hand. Strange chants the incantation, his voice echoing with power. By the hoary hosts of Hogoth, I bind these 3 souls into one. May their powers be combined, their skills refined. Grant me this boon, O mystic one, until the battle's won. As the spell hits Tom, he closes his eyes and falls to his knees. Strange gestures to the other 2 Spider-Men. Now it's time. With a flick of his wrist, he sends bolts of arcane energy towards them. They hit Tobey and Andrew, causing their bodies to dissolve, not into dust, but into pure, shimmering energy. Their essence, their being flows from their fingertips, forming twin streams of living light that shoot towards Tom. He remains kneeling, his body bathed in the combined energy of 3 Spider-Men. The energy flows through him, filling every cell, every fiber of his being. Flashes of memories, experiences, and emotions fill his mind. He sees Tobey fighting with Venom, Andrew battling the Lizard, and his own battles with Thanos and Mysterio. He feels the love, the loss, the responsibility, the determination that has shaped these Spider-Men throughout their lives. And he understands, he truly understands now, the burden and the duty that comes with great power. With a final surge, the merging is complete. Tom rises, his movements fluid, graceful, yet powerful. His suit, once torn and tattered, is now whole, its red and blue gleaming with newfound power. On his chest, the spider symbol glows brighter than ever before. This Spider-Man stands taller, stronger, more confident. In his eyes, there's a new resolve, a new strength. But it's not just physical, it's mental, emotional, spiritual. He is the sum total of 3 Spider-Men, decades of experience distilled into one young hero. Strange smiles, relief, and admiration on his face. Well done, Spider-Man, his voice echoes with respect. You now possess the combined powers, skills, and wisdom of 3 of your alternate selves. Use them wisely, for the fate of the multiverse hangs in the balance. The newly merged Spider-Man, or Spidey, nods, understanding the gravity of the situation. He turns towards the portal that leads to the source of the multiversal destruction. He knows what he must do. Now build to the climax with a training montage showing how he effortlessly combines Tobey's organic webbing, Andrew's incredible speed and agility, and Tom's Stark tech all at once. Most importantly, he has their combined intellect and decades of experience. How does he use all this? Show him seamlessly switching between fighting styles. throwing punches and kicks with the force and accuracy of Tobey's Spider-Man, dodging and weaving with the grace and agility of Andrew's, but always with the confidence and panache of Tom's character. Let's show off all those cool gadgets. Web wings, instant web shooters, retractable talons. Yeah, I know they haven't used a lot of them, but now's the time to bring them all out. Also, let's not forget about Spidey senses. Let's show how the combined senses heighten, allow him to anticipate attacks, predict outcomes, strategize on the fly. He's basically Spider-Man God mode. And what about the powers he inherits from Doctor Strange? Does the merged Spidey have access to the full range of sorcery? Well, maybe not the full range, but definitely enough for some pretty spectacular effects. Let's see him creating webs made of Doctor Strange's energy, opening portals to swing through, becoming the ultimate Spider-Man sorcerer. Then reveal the multiversal threat, something big, bad, and beautiful, something that represents the destruction of multiple universes. A being or force that combines the worst aspects of all the villains they've faced. The merged Spider-Man steps forward to confront it. Here's how I envision the climax playing out. Our hero will use his combined powers, but not just throw them all at the enemy.
Ow.
He will use them strategically, showing how his intellect and experience have grown. Maybe he uses organic webs to trap the enemy, then uses Stark tech to analyze its weakness. Or perhaps he opens portals to redirect the enemy's own energy back at itself. The idea is to showcase how the merged Spider-Man uses his powers. It's not just as brute force, but as tools, showing how his intellect and strategic thinking have also developed. It's important to remember that while he has the combined power of 3 Spider-Men, he's still one person, one hero. The climax should demonstrate the growth of that hero, not just in power, but in strategy and smarts. Remember the line from the first movie? With great power comes great responsibility? This Spider-Man has taken that to heart. Call to action. The merging spell automatically reverses after the threat is defeated. The 3 Spider-Men separate, each collapsing into their own dimension, exhausted but exhilarated by the experience. The narrator asks, they save the multiverse, but should this power ever be combined again? And what should this ultimate merged form be called? Give us your best name ideas in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic what-ifs.